Hi, everybody. It's your favorite Reverend Healer. It's your favorite Auntie Uncle. It's your favorite Goddess King, Pirate Captain, Lady Speech, in the place to be. And I want to welcome you back to my channel. You could be anywhere in the world. As a matter of fact, you are somewhere in the world, and you are choosing to share a little bit of time and space with me. So thank you for that. If you like what I'm doing, if you like what you see, if you're feeling any of this, if you're feeling any of me, hit that like button, baby. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notifications bell so you can keep up with everything I'm putting down over here. Now, let's get into today's divination. I got a question for you. Do you know what time it is? It's 11:11-ish, running a little bit late today. It's 11:11-ish on a Sunday. So it's time for your Sunday service, soul food, and spiritual tea session with Lady Speech. Welcome to Weird Church. Welcome to Weird Church. Welcome to the Speak and Spank with Lady Speech. The Speak and Spank with Lady Speech. My OGs are in the building. My new G's are in the building. Let me say hi to some people. Hello, Dane. South Africa. Representing. Natty Me, hey, baby. Tiffany T, say hey, everybody. Casopia Lynn, notification gang. Did I say that right? Notification gang gang. Gabrielle DePaul. Hey, baby, you're back. Void Mouth. I love that name. Brianna, howdy. Sarah Watson, good morning to you too. Emma, hello. Philip Gaskins, hey, baby. I hope you have a good day at work. That gal named Sarah said, what up, folks? AVG, I've missed you. Well, I've missed you too. Tia Sweet in the house said, hey, family. Tiffany writes, how you doing, baby? Jill is in the house. Tiffany T is in the house. Mixed Deej McCoy in the house. Nola Cat in the house. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? So let's get this party started. The OGs are already doing what they're doing. They're already doing what I like. You know what I'm saying? If you are not new to this, but you're true to this, you've been following me for a while, okay? You was here when I was doing this on Facebook and Instagram, okay? You've been seeing these lives for a long time. You've been to more than 3 lives. You've been liking my stuff for a while. I need you to put a what? A purple or a blue heart in the comments. Or a caterpillar. Excuse me. I misspoke. Or a butterfly, baby. Now, for you new G's, you don't know why you are here. You got dropped off randomly in this video. It got sent to you. The YouTube algorithm said, hey, baby, you need to see this, okay? You just been following me for a while. Somebody sent you this video. You are a new G, not an OG. You are not true to this yet. You're new to this. Go ahead and show me some love by putting them yellow and green hearts in the comments, or a caterpillar. That's where I need to say the caterpillar, in this section right here, not the other section. Put it in the comments, and I don't care if you're seeing this live or record it. Do what you gotta do. Show me some love. Speaking of that, if you are in this here live, you're right on time, and there's a message for you. If you are here at the beginning, you're right on time. If you come in the middle, you're right on time. If you show up at the end, you're right on time. If you are watching this as this is being recorded, you are right on time. If you're watching this when it got dropped off and it's already edited, it ain't edited, this is live, but it's already been recorded and dropped off, you are right on time. If you are in the room, there's a message here for you. I want to say shout out to my moderators. Shout out to my moderators. Now, here it goes, people. Let's go over it real quick, a few things. I'm going to do some housekeeping while you get yourself together. What does getting yourself together mean during this time? It means go get your water. Go get your tea. Go get your notebook and your fidgeting. Go get whatever you need to do to process what we about to do, okay? Put me in your earphones. Go clean, okay? But cast me on the television. Do what you have to do. Get comfortable. Grab something soft because it is a speak and spank. Hello, goodbye. I'm going to let the new G's know what we're doing while you get yourself settled and ready. Okay? What is this? A divination to help you run your week correctly. Okay? To help you get what you need. All right? Now, this is some spiritual counsel. It's a general reading. Okay? If you want a private reading from me, LadySpeech.com is the place to be. And you can do everything you need to do on there. Okay? Book me, baby. My books is open. All right. I'm going to introduce these tarot cards to you in a second. These oracle cards, all of that can be found in the description box. box. Let me go ahead and pass the collection plate. The Cash App is LadySpeech, Venmo, LadySpeech, Sankofa, PayPal, LadySpeech, Sankofa at gmail.com. Always feel empowered to show your financial appreciation for this here labor. Now, this right here is a space of healing. I'm going to go ahead and consecrate the space. This right here is a space of healing. This right here is a space where we grow, where we have difficult conversations, where we pour peace and love and light onto each other. This is not a space of hate. Every once in a while and every now and again, a troll shows up. And you know what we're going to do with those trolls? They do not have permission. Nobody has permission to come in here to disturb our peace. No one has permission to come in here and disturb our peace. Not only are the amazing moderators going to take care of them, but we're going to eat their energy. We're not going to pay them no mind. If they come in here with hate, we're going to use that as fuel, okay? You know how sometimes we got to use manure to make the garden grow? Well, they are manure, and we're going to use their energy to make our gardens grow. Don't fight with them. Don't pay them no mind. Clown them, clown them, clown them before I can get to them. Clown them, clown them. Let them have it. But then feast upon their energy. Do not let that energy take you down. No, we eat trolls. We eat trolls, and we use their manure-like life and energy to fuel ours. Because, see, they should be paying attention to their sky daddy. They should be out not even paying attention to me, because why are you even here? We're going to transmute the energy, baby, okay? So we don't respond to trolls, and we don't let them get into our skin. We just beat them down with our magnificence. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? All right, good people. Sharp Knives saves lives in the house. Sharp Knives says, also, my feet is not loading well. You know what? We're going to put some good juju on that. We are in the shadow aspect of Mercury in retrograde, so that might be what it is, okay? That might be what it is, okay? Brianna O'Malley is in the house. Shout out to all my wonderful, amazing, and beautiful mods. You do what it is that you do, and I love you dearly for it, okay? Now, let me introduce you to the tools of the trade. First off, I'm the main character. I'm the main tool. I'm the channeler. I'm the psychic. I'm the one that's giving you the messages, darling. My name is LadySpeech. Now, I don't need none of this to do what it is that I do. Some of you have seen that and witnessed that magnificence in person. Some of you have not. But I'm a maximalist. I love tools. So we're going to use tools. We're going to use tools. First and foremost, we got some oracle cards in the place to be. We're going to be working with the Goddess Oracle deck. We're going to be working with the African Goddess Rising deck. We're going to be working with the She Siren deck. And last but not least, we're working with the Modern Goddess Tarot. Now, you might notice there's a theme today. All this feminine, good goddess energy. The goddess was like, baby, let me speak to the people today. And I was like, yes, you can speak through me. Let's handle this and let's do this, okay? So it's a very goddess thing, but that doesn't mean any gender can listen. We're just very, very, very goddess heavy today, all right? Oh, I got a super chat already. Shout out to Kaylani, baby. Did I say that right? Let me know. Said, sending you aloha from Hawaii. Hawaii's in the house. And thank you for all of that beautiful aloha. I receive it and I radiate it right back to you, baby. Thank you for that good energy. And thank you for that super chat. Yes, Susan B said, don't use Jesus to troll us. He and all of us are welcome in this healing space. Exactly. They be coming in, the trolls be trying to be like, Jesus loves you, and then you proceed to be hateful. We know Jesus loves us. All of the deities love us. We're amazing. Hello. The trolls are just not that smart. Jesus is actually welcome here. I'm a reverend. Like an ordained reverend. I can get a clergy thing. I have my clergy stuff. It's packed up in storage right now. But like, I'm part of the clergy. Be quiet. I'm also a whole practitioner. We do the hoodoo. We do the magic. We do all the things over here. We do the voodoo. We do it all. Don't worry about me. Jesus is not worried about me. And anybody else in this stream, okay? Okay. Great point. Queenie Babies, hey, baby. Queenie Baby said hey to the chat and to me. I appreciate you, baby. Moon Daisy Lamaru is in the house. Olivia Breeding is in the house. How you doing, baby? Butter the Garage Cat is in the house. Jaslyn Cruz said, happy Sunday, loves. Happy Sunday to you, too. Swainio said, are you in Denver? Yes, I am still in Denver. We know that I'm out here supporting my cousin. She is being such a warrior goddess queen, and she is fighting her way through cancer. I am happy to report that she is kicking cancer's ass. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Allah. Thank you, Jehovah. Thank you to the Loa, to the Orisha, and to the ancestors, okay? She's out here kicking behind and taking names, and I cannot be more proud of her. I cannot be more proud of her. So, yes, I still have a couple of weeks where I am here in Denver being a support for her, making sure I am holding her all the way down. But I am not really giving in-person readings like that. So if you were asking it because you want an in-person reading, baby, she has cancer. I am meeting with very few people. I am trying to make sure I don't bring her any COVID or anything like that. And also, like, the nature of, like, her appointments and things, it's just easier if y'all book me online. So if you want a reading from me, it'll be online, and it'll be by LadySpeech.com. The only in-person readings I'm really giving is to the OGs, like to the people who are, like, my friends. We've been knowing each other for a while. Like, they're easier to work with because I can just text them. So, yep, I'm still in Colorado. I will have a chance for a group meet. Some of you are going to see me because I'm part of a kink conference next week. So some of you kinky people will see me next week. And then I will be having a fundraiser for my cousin. And that'll also serve as an opportunity for those who I have not been able to see to come and see me. And so I can see them. So that's right, baby. Weird Church, Shannon said, oh, Weird Church, I need you all today. Awful day so far. Y'all make it so much better. Thank you, lady. I adore you. Well, I'm happy we could be here for you, honey. And I'm sending you all of the good energy, okay? Saint Something said, I love that name, Saint Something. Hi, Reverend Captain. Feeling called to offer this. I want to write out affirmations every week to share with our community. Do you want me to email them to you? DM? Oh, yes. I would love that. Yes. Email me at LadySpeech.com. Yes. And I will repost that. That is beautiful. Thank you, Saint Something. You are amazing. Thank you. Somebody did that last week and they posted it in a comment in the videos. And I was like, yeah, that's awesome. We love that. We love that. Okay, grab your waters, guys. I am drinking on sparkling water today. It's not sponsored. I need a sponsorship from sparkling water because it's my thing. It's my thing. But today we're working with some blood orange sparkling water. I do have my tea. It is peach tangerine, but I made it literally 2.5 seconds before I started this. So we're not drinking that right now. We're not drinking that right now. It's too hot. I'm feeling hot, hot, hot. All right. Last but not least, now we know I am the main character on this here channel. It's the Lady Speech Experience. Hello, goodbye. That's what you tuned into. But we all know I don't mind sharing the light. All of my friends are amazing. All of my friends are bosses. All of my friends are like top tier in everything that they do. Like, we are the suns together, okay? We are the sun. We are the light. And none of our sunlight dims each other. We are huge planets and constellations and all of that stuff. I love being around other big entities and folks who know how sacred and amazing they are. With that being said, I'm the main character. And then we also have another main character, the assistant deacon, the deacon assistant, okay? What are my pronouns? All of them. She, her, they, them, he, king, gender fluid, pansexual. What is this sentient being's pronouns? It's okay to cry and fuck around and find out. Yes, that's right. That's not a usual pronoun, but this is the deacon's pronoun. This is the deacon assistant, the assistant deacon affirmation box. We're going to engage in some call and response, okay? So I'm going to pull from this box. We're going to say whatever the box tells us to say because it just be bullying us into, like, good things, okay? So we're going to pull from this box randomly. It's affirmations. It could be a quote. It could be a part from the Quran. It could be a part from the Bible. I love it when we get those ones. It could be whatever it could be, an affirmation, but it's going to be something positive for us to do what we do. Every once in a while, I pull a quote. Oh, we falling out. Every once in a while, I pull a quote out And it's long as hell, and I won't make y'all repeat that after me. But we're gonna do a little call and response. Okay, so that's the Deacon. Get your water. Did I say everything? Weird Church, Cash App, LadySpeech, Venmo, LadySpeech, Sankofa, PayPal, LadySpeech, Sankofa at gmail.com. All right, I feel like we're good to go. Hakeem the Dream, I love your name. Will Izzy give me a second chance? Why is she really angry with me? Oh, baby, welcome to the show, honey. If you want an in-depth reading, you gotta hit me up at LadySpeech.com. This right here is a general reading, okay? But I'm gonna say this: Spirit is getting me, so I'm channeling something for you. You know why? And right now, your focus actually doesn't need to be Izzy. It needs to be on you. You got some healing to do. You got some healing to do. You've got some healing to do. Spirit wants you to table that and then go do some deep, deep work and some deep, deep healing on yourself, okay? And if you want to get deeper into that, you can hit me up at LadySpeech.com and we can do a whole ass session, honey. I got your back. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. All righty then. Spindrift is so good. It's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorites. Casey said, I have a pomegranate raspberry tea. That sounds good as hell, honey. Akuma said, yay, my friend referred this again. I wanted to tell you that I'm glad I saw it. Hope you're doing well. Mahalo for this video. Thank you, my dear. I appreciate you. Melanie in the house, been a sugar honey dumpling. Hello, all. Drum roll for the Deacon. Exactly. The Deacon I feel like the Deacon about to get us today. I really feel like the Deacon's about to get us today. Melanie D, thank you for the super chat, my dear. Deja's out here drinking water. You know I love to hear it. You know I love to hear it. Itty said, Cap, what have you been doing this week? Energy is hitting different today. I'm living for it. I went to a rage room last night. Now, I have been prescribing breaking things to people in my readings and in my work for years. And I have been known to go to the thrift store, buy a Sharpie, and write down everything I wanted on plates and on glasses and on dishes. And then I find a safe place, and then I break all the dishes, okay? I've been doing that for a very long time. Rage rooms have been around for a couple of years. I've never been to an actual rage room. The homie was like, let's go to the rage room. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, and let's do a photo shoot. And I was like, hell yeah. So we went to the rage rooms, and it was orgasmic. Nothing like a little bit of organized violence. Nothing like a little bit of organized violence. And nothing like a little bit of organized violence. I broke it. And y'all know I've been powerlifting, strength training. So I have not actually had the opportunity to really like see what this is like out in the like real world. And the way I took a door down, like my friend, she had the first round and she like busted a lot and then I just was like, yeah, the way I took it down, I unloaded. It was like, it felt so good. It felt so good. Casey said, Captain went all Gallagher. I absolutely did. As soon as it was, and then they have Bluetooth. So like you could do whatever. Man, when it was my turn, I put on that Tupac, hit him up, and it was a done deal. It was a done deal. The way I was slinging them plates and them glasses. And like my favorite thing is a sledgehammer. Oh God. I love me a sledgehammer, baby. I love me a sledgehammer. And then people started telling me that there are people out here who do workouts with sledgehammers. When I move and get settled, I'm buying a sledgehammer. I'm buying a sledgehammer. I'm buying a sledgehammer. That was fun. Oh, so that's where the energy is. When I tell you I released and unloaded, I took an energetic boo-boo, okay? I had a spiritual bowel movement. Do you hear me? And I just got it out. I'm feeling fine, free, and fabulous. All right. I'm feeling fine, free, and fabulous. So if you cannot get to a rage room, go to the thrift store, honey, and find you some things to break, and then find you a safe place to break those things. The thing about the rage room is you don't have to keep it, you don't have to clean it up, okay? You don't have to clean it up, and that's what I like. Without the rage room, you just have to clean that up, but it was great. I went office space. I Hulk smashed. I did everything. I all the anger, I brought it up. I was mad at a lot. The world, what has happened to Rose, all of it. So it was great. So let's get to this reading. We're going to begin with a Affirmation, because you know what that means. We about to get talked to today. Spirit about to talk to us crazy. Spirit about to talk to us crazy. Swen, said, what about the cleaning up? They do it. Like they do it, and the great thing is like they don't clean everything up. I really feel like when it gets to be too much and overflowing, they probably take a bunch of that out. But what I really liked is that you're already in a room with things the things are broken. So when they give you boxes, because your package, depending on the package that you paid for, so they bring you a box of your stuff. They set it up for you. There was a tree log that we could put stuff on and break. But then like I was able to pick through some of the stuff that had already been broken and just go to town. There was like my favorite was the paper towel dispenser. That was kind of hard and springy to break, and I just went to town on that. They had all kind of random stuff, but we don't clean it up. That's why I like the rage room, because I've been doing this for years, but I have to clean it up because we just find random places in the alley and in the hood. But like this was amazing. I recommend it. All right, beautiful people, let's do a call and response. Repeat after me. I am the co-creator of my reality. I am the co-creator of my reality. I am the co-creator of my reality. Casey Lita said, oh, fuck, we in for it. Yeah, we are. I am the co-creator of my reality. 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 Erie said, ooh, breaking some plates and doing mosaic with him sounds fun though. That actually was a thought I had yesterday, that like I want to kind of get into the, mosaic arts, and that would be a lovely place because these places take old things that have been broken. They find things at the junkyard, things that people give away, and then that's a way of recycling, so they're not going directly into the trash. They get another use. But then if you are a mosaic person, I would say contact a rage room and see if you can pick through their stuff and to get things. Yeah, I think it's a great idea. All right, now this is for all of us, okay? Because nobody makes it off this planet alive, and you are a blessed being if you age. Repeat after me. I embrace my gray hair with grace. I ain't got no hair right now, but I got hair in other places. And there'll be a couple of gray hairs there. It means I'm wise. I embrace my gray hair with grace. I embrace my gray hair with grace. I embrace my gray hair with grace. I embrace my gray hairs with grace. I embrace my gray hairs with grace. This is about to be a tongue twister. I don't think I can say this for too much longer. I embrace my gray hairs with grace. 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 All right, this is another specific one for those of us who have had issues with disordered eating. I have been one of those people. I'm so happy to say that this last couple years of powerlifting and strength training, because of all the work that I've put in the last 20 years around this, I have not descended into these unhealthy ways of eating. But I have to keep on it. Like, I have to keep on it. So if this applies to you, I want you to say it. If it doesn't, just hold some space. If I'm hungry, I'm supposed to let myself eat. Food is what keeps me alive. If I'm hungry, I'm supposed to let myself eat. Food is what's keeping me alive. If I'm hungry, I'm supposed to let myself eat. Ooh, we have 111. 111 in the building. Food helps to keep me alive. If I'm hungry, oh, thank you. Emma Legal Stoner Mom gifted a membership. Who did you give that to? To Lighthouse Massage. You are amazing. I love it. So if I'm hungry, I'm supposed to let myself eat. Food is what keeps me alive. And this is a good one for me because I definitely was on the starving aspect of binging and starving when it comes to disordered eating. So yeah. It's a struggle. And again, if you've struggled with it, I'm telling you this, I've worked with this issue for over 20 years. I was very clear at 16 that I was doing dangerous things. I'm really happy that I'm alive and my heart did not explode, especially with what drugs we had on that you could just get off of the shelf back in the day. I was way crazy with how I abused it, and I'm just happy that I'm here. But I knew I had a problem at 16 years old, and then at 18 years old, I started looking at it. And it is taking me this long, and I've had to bite that journey off in stages. And like, so if you have struggled with disordered eating, it gets better. It gets better. And like, you just have to be consistent. So if I'm hungry, I'm supposed to let myself eat. Food is what keeps me alive. If I'm hungry, I'm supposed to let myself eat. Food is what keeps me alive. If I'm hungry, I'm supposed to let myself eat. Food is what keeps me alive. And I like to talk about it because, like, a lot of times people who look like me never get the help that they need, because they're like, oh, black people, black girls, black boys don't experience that. Indigenous people, indigenous boys, indigenous people don't experience that. And that's a lie. We do, okay? So it gets better. Get your help on. For me, therapy, good people that I was around, support systems, and just do what you need to do to heal yourself, okay? Alrighty then, beautiful people. We're going to get started with the Modern Goddess Tarot. Remember that this is a very goddess-heavy reading today. We're bringing in the in essence of the divine feminine. We are dealing with the Ace of Cups, and this is reverse. We're going to read the reversal. Now, it's a time of new beginnings. It occupies the one space, okay? It's got a lot of emotions. Cups are always about that emotional space. But also, this is all about being poured into. Are you pouring into yourself? You've got a mission that Spirit wants you to accomplish. We're gearing up to get into the next phase of our life, the next phase of our gifts. We're doing what we have to do to handle our business. You will not be able to undertake what you have ahead of you if you do not pour into yourself, okay? Baby, I'm out here supporting my cousin, and my promise to her was that she would not have to manage my emotions, and she would not have to worry about me in regards to like my feelings, thoughts, and emotions. That's why the rage room happened, honey. That's why the rage room happened, babe. That is why I'm kicking it around people who are pouring into me, and I'm doing things to pour into me. I'm eating really well. I'm eating really well. I'm hydrating. I'm taking my supplements. I have been consistent in the gym. I'm processing my feelings, thoughts, and emotions with the people that I love so that my cousin doesn't have to carry this burden. Tia Sweet gifted a membership. Thank you, baby. Who'd you give it to? You gave it to Casey. Thank you, baby. You gave it to Casey. Thank you, baby. So this is about pouring into yourself. How are you pouring into you? How are you pouring into you? How are you pouring into you physically? Because it's not just a simple thing. How are you pouring into you physically in regards to what are you eating? Positive touch, movement, drinking your water, supplements, going to the doctor, stretching, regulating your emotional system. How are you pouring yourself mentally, okay? Are you following content creators that are constantly making you feel some type of way? Are you following content creators that are always rage baiting? Are you following content creators that are not pouring into you? Do you feel bad? Do you feel some type of way after seeing someone's content? Stop following them. How are you pouring into yourself mentally? What are you reading? Are you reading any books? Are you taking any documentaries? Are you engaging in learning that lights your fire? How are you pouring into yourself mentally? Are you processing your feelings, thoughts, and emotions? Are you talking about things? How are you pouring into yourself emotionally? Are you letting your heart grieve? Are you letting your heart receive love? Are you pouring love into yourself? How are you pouring yourself into yourself spiritually? Where your rituals at? Where your ceremony at? How your prayer doing? How your altar's doing? Okay? Pour into you. We got a mission we have to accomplish, all right? We have things we have to do. Spirit got you on one in the best way possible, but you are not going to be able to finish that mission to accomplish those goals if you do not pour into you. I can honestly say the growth that I did in Ohio, if this happened while I lived here, I would have straight lied to her. I would have straight lied to her. I would have been there. I'd have been 10 toes down. I would have supported her. But when it came to, am I taking care of myself? No, I wouldn't. And I would be silent about it. But I'm so proud of the fact that I'm not lying about that. I'm not lying about that. I'm being taken care of. I am being taken care of. Even down to like I got my dear heart homie. Whenever I need to be held, he accommodates me. He accommodates me. If I need to be held, like I will just hit him up and be like, "Can I?" We will just lay up, and he will just hold me, and it's no pressure on anything. He just gives me all the love that I require and desire, and I give that right back to him. Okay, so you need to pour into yourself. If we're taking care of people, pour into yourself. If we're taking care of ourselves, pour into yourself. We live out here just living life randomly and regularly. Pour into yourself. We got things to do. You can't get the party started if you are on E. Fill up that gas tank, honey. 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 We cannot go on this road trip of life on this next mission unless we're filling our ourselves up. Okay, so that's that on that. And welcome to the Speak and Spank. A few of you got your ass handed to you. I don't feel bad about it. This is what you come here for, so I can love you, bully you into healing. I don't even mind that I bully you into. I'm a dominatrix. You like it. Don't act like you don't like it. We both like it. All right, we're still in the modern goddess. Do you see what the rage room has done? Do you see what the rage room has done? Oh, I will not be committing any felonies. I will not. Let me put my hair behind my ear. I am not going to be committing any felonies because of that rage room. Hello. I love it. I love it. All right, good people. Next up, we have the Knight of Swords. What I tell you about a mission? What I tell you about a mission? What did I tell you about a mission? What did I tell you about a mission? What did I tell you about a mission? This is you. This is your strong, charismatic, intelligent you. You know where you're going. You're porting your way forward. The moon is here to guide you, okay? It doesn't matter if it's dark or if it's light. There's always going to be a light to guide you towards your mission. You are determined. You know exactly where you need to go. This is why the first card is important. You're not doing this adequately. This needs to be upright. You need to be pouring into yourself so that you can handle this business. All right, it's go time. It's go time. It's go time. All right, it's go time. It's time to get the party started, to take the next steps. And in order to sustain ourselves on this mission, we must take care of ourselves. It's go time. Spirit is about to open some doors, some opportunities for you in regards to schooling, in regards to goals, in regards to healing. And like, you have no choice but to walk through those. But it's going to be up to you whether or not you can keep up with what is set out for you. And the newsflash is you can. You absolutely can. Lydia said, but I'm tired, Grandpa. That's too damn bad. That's literally the spirits right now. The spirits are on us. Yes, they are. You ain't never lied with that one. You ain't never lied with that one. This is why we need to pour into ourselves, okay? And here's the thing, all right? Y'all are sleeping on your spirits. You're allowed to ask for rest. Oh, yeah, some of you about to get handled with this one. You are allowed to ask for rest. You are allowed to ask for help, and you are allowed to ask your spirits to lighten your load. You don't have to carry a lot of what you're carrying, but because of imposter syndrome, because of being consistently let down by the community around you, you out here shouldering boulders. That spirit is like, well, if you want to carry it, you can carry it, but I didn't say you had to. I will call spirit and be like, nah, this is too much. I'm not your strongest soldier right now. I'm not your strongest shoulder right now. I'm not. You need to like clear the path, clear the path. I will put in prayer. I will put in ritual, like make it clear the path. I need a space to breathe. It reminds me of being in Sweat Lodge. I have been invited to Sweat Lodge many times by my fellow Native Indigenous brothers and sisters, and there always come a moment, and I will walk through all of the doors. I have never left a sweat early. I have never. Even when I was a baby beginner, I'm going to sit through every door we go through. And when I say door, it means like it's every session, like it starts in levels and it gets increasingly hotter and hotter. And there always comes a moment when my brain is like, I like melt down mentally. And I'm like, why am I even here? Like, what's going on? And I just, if I have this space, I will get down deep into myself and I just find it. I pray and I find it. I just find it. I have to find that space inside of me that's like, no, breathe and pray and breathe and pray, and you can get through it. And them is the moments where the breakthroughs begin to happen, where I literally be like, yeah, creator, I ain't built for this. I ain't built for this. I ain't built for this. And then they be like, yes, you are. And I'd be like, well, then you're going to have to come and assist. And like clockwork, they always do. You are not, if you are in the room, you obviously believe in some magic. You ain't using your spirits as much as you could be. All right. My folks move things out of my way. And the boulders and the challenges they do not take off of my shoulders is I need to get through it at that point in time. But we on a mission, honey. We on a mission. We've got a focus and a goal, all right? When I leave Colorado, I'm going to the next destination, and it's about the church. The church has to happen. And where I'm going, the ancestors are very much here to help me do that, okay? But I have to hit the ground running. They're not playing with me. They done put me on a deadline. They're like, yeah, nah. We're tired of you threatening the church. You need to actually make it happen, and because we got some things for you, okay? We are on a mission. We are on a mission, and it's going to take us pouring us into ourselves. It's going to take determination. Look at this person. They are strong and confident. You can't doubt yourself. A lot of you are dealing with a lot of imposter syndrome and a lot of self-doubts and a lot of insecurity because you're not pouring into your confidence. You're not pouring into your gifts. You're not pouring into your talents. Make it happen, Captain. We out here in these streets we ride at dawn. We ain't got a lot of time. Do you know you have 30 minutes? That's the new soundbite on TikTok. Do you know you have 30 minutes? We don't have a lot of time here. Get it together. You need to be confident, okay? There ain't even no reins on this damn horse, okay? This person has to be so confident that they're at one with the horse and the mission, that they're going to get where they got to get. And like we are all together in one. So pour into yourself. Do what you have to do, because do you know you have 30 minutes? Spirit has got us on a time crunch. We gotta accomplish these goals, dreams, and desires. Okay, welcome to the Speak and Spank. Y'all all right? That was a rough one for a lot of y'all. That was a rough one for a lot of y'all. Hello, Joy Patterson. Yes, Moon Pumpkin is in the house. Jasleen Cruz said, I feel I'm in need of some kind of guided opening and releasing. I'm doing things I know, but I feel at Play-Doh. I feel you, baby. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Queenie Baby said, hit the like button, folks. I appreciate you, Queenie. I appreciate you. 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 We love you, Moon Pumpkin. Go support moonpumpkin.com. Get you some treats and toys, and tinctures and Oracle Pox. You guys are going to see a really cool video from me and Moon Pumpkin soon. Stay tuned. Collaboration time. Collaboration time. Collaboration time. Collaboration time. All right, let's do another affirmation. I deserve good in my life. Repeat after me. I deserve good in my life. 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 This is one of my favorite money affirmations, and anytime the money is not flowing into my life, I will begin to say this over and over and over again, and it absolutely has opened up doors for me. So repeat after me. Money comes to me easily and frequently in large and small amounts. Money comes to me easily and frequently in large and small amounts without delay, is what I'd like to say after that. Money comes to me easily and frequently in large and small amounts without delay. Money comes to me easily and frequently in large and small amounts without delay. Money comes to me easily and frequently in large and small amounts without delay. Money comes to me easily and frequently in large and small amounts without delay. Money comes to me easily and frequently in large and small amounts without delay. Money comes to me easily and frequently in large and small amounts without delay. Again, that is one of my favorite affirmations to get the money flowing in my world, and it literally works. Within 24, 48 hours, like the money starts flowing. So utilize that. I also do other, rituals and stuff, but that is always what gets the party started. All right, let me take a minute because I do have my tea over here, but it's just been brewing. Let me take the top off so I can finally drink it. This is that peach tangerine. Good old black tea. Get the blood moving. Get the blood moving. Yes, Lord. Get the blood moving. All right. Let's go into the next cards, which is the Goddess Oracle deck. Who we got up front? Bast. It's time to play. The adult children need to play. The inner children need to play. All right. The rage room was definitely a place for the adult child last night. The rage room was a place where I literally, when it was my turn, I walked in there. The photographer, who happens to be an old friend of mine, was like, I like the evil laugh that I admitted. He was like, "Oh, you and your villain." I was like, "Oh yeah, I love destruction." As much life as I give, as good as I am giving life, I'm just as good bringing death. I'm just as good in the destruction aspects of things. I'm thorough. It's good. It was lovely. The adult me played that. The inner children had nothing to do with that, honey. The inner children had nothing to do with that. No, there was no inner child present. It was all the adult child. Okay, but play, okay? Sensually, mentally, emotionally, sexually, physically, play. Let the adult children play. Let the inner children play, okay? This is not about avoidance. We are not using play as an excuse. We're not using play as an avoidance or a vice to get us away from life. We're doing it to process life. We're doing it to express joy. We're doing it to offset the sadness. A lot of the reason why seasonal depression, which ding, 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 that's about to come up for a lot of people, happens is because we don't play anymore. Play is therapy. Play is release. And we need to play in all of the ways. Go figure out your childhood games that you used to play. Pick them up. And if that still brings you joy, do them. Play, though. You need to play. The world's on fire. We got a lot of crazy stuff going on. We live in a most inhumane way in a billion different aspects. Play is what'll keep us here. Play will help us regulate our emotional systems. Play. Casey said, I played in the rain the other day. Exactly. The little things. Play jacks. Play your favorite board games. Watch cartoons. Get the zoomies. But it's time to play. Break out your video game consoles. Download cool games on your phone. It's time to play. Sarah said, yeah, hula hoop, skipping rope, hopscotch on the paving stones without drawing any chalk squares. Yes. Play. Play. Do what you have to do. Play your card games. Do whatever you need to do, but play. And again, this is not about avoidance or escape. It is about processing and integration. And a lot of us actually would not have as many vices if we let ourselves play. A lot of folks get lost in the sauce, get lost in the drugs, get lost in the alcohol because you have forgotten how to play. So you need to play. Exactly. Gabrielle DePaul said frolic. Yeah, frolic. Frolic. I can tell you this, the times that I have had to, because there's been a couple of times where there's been 2 times in my life where I flirted with alcoholism. And it came after deep devastation and deep grief. I was highly triggered and I had to reach down into myself, into my childhood survival and pull on that piece to like bring my adult through. And because of that, like I defaulted into drinking a lot. And I'm glad that I never really went all the way over into alcoholism, but I was flirting with it. And those times that I know play was nowhere in my life. Those 2 times. Play was non-existent in my life. So I found it easier to just get into the vices because it was a dopamine hit. I didn't know then too that I was neurospicy. So with everything that was going on, I was needing dopamine hits and I wasn't getting them because I wasn't playing. Play is important. And this society makes it unreachable as an adult. You get clowned, you get looked at. I don't buy the Legos. I am now into Legos. I have a couple of sets in storage and I'm gonna get the adult Legos. There's a couple of sets. I have a bouquet that I got for Christmas that I'm gonna build. So I want to go through and get all of the florals. There's a typewriter Lego that I want. There's a couple of Legos that I want, and like that is incredibly meditative. And like I don't want to play that with anybody. Like I can if you're down to do like a be the hell quiet Lego building date. Like don't talk to me. We'll put on some music, have some snacks, smoke some good things, and just play. Like play, okay? Do what you have to do and explore. If you've never played, because there's a lot of us who had really traumatic childhoods and we don't know how to play, this is where we're going to figure it out. This is the time to figure it out. So play, because things are crazy. And then on the flip side, why is that important? Because grief is here. This is also why we need to play, because we need to grieve. We are grieving old lives. We are grieving old thought processes. We are grieving relationships. Baby, the amount of relationships that I had to grieve, I'm so happy for my vibrant community, but if you don't think I came back here and had to prune, there are 20-year friendships that are gone now because I was like, you don't really like me. You ain't here to support me. You treat me like I'm trash and an option. Y'all are only here when I'm out in public and you can get some clout from me. You're only here to ask me to help you, to protect you from magic, but you ain't here to build into me. You actually do not care about what I got going on. You're not here to support me in the way that like I support you. Thanks for all the fish. You gonna exit stage right. Though that's been hard because I don't stop loving people. If you've been my friend and we break up, I don't stop ever loving you. You can't be by me, but I don't ever stop loving you. I'm grieving those friendships hard. But with that being said, I have been brought new people, and even like people who've been in my world where we weren't as close, all of a sudden they're like, hey, I've always wanted to be closer to you. And I'm recognizing that, hey, there was a whole wall up between us that I created. And I've put those walls down and I've ushered in new people. But it doesn't make grieving those old friendships any easier. Grieve the old friendships, grieve the old relationship, grieve the old parts of you that were so dope and so amazing and so beautiful, but you had to give them up because you were traumatized outside of that. Grieve whatever you need to. Grieve what's going on across the pond. Grieve what's going on in the world. Grieve and play. Two things can be true at once. It is okay to feel joy in the midst of grief. And sometimes that joy you feel is what helps you in those times of deep grief, okay? It is okay to feel joy and to feel happiness, and also in a space in your heart to feel deep pain, deep trauma, deep grief, and to work on that. It's okay. It's absolutely okay. So make sure you grieve. We have Kaat, the goddess of grief. Kaat lost her child. That is some of the deepest grief known, losing a child. And she continued and she made friends with her grief. And we got to understand that grief operates on a revolving door. The grief gets worse if you try to lock it out and if you try to lock it in. And what do I mean by that? If you try to avoid grief, seasonal depression, mental health issues, physical issues. If all you do is make grief your personality, seasonal depression, mental health issues, physical issues. You need to deal with grief and let it be in its revolving door state. It ebbs and it flows, it comes and it goes. It's a scent, it's a movie quote. And when we give it the freedom to go and we process it and we make friends with it, we also give it permission to leave. I say this as a birth doula and a death doula. Be with your grief. Be with your grief. You know, a lot of you know that as soon as I got to Ohio, two good friends of mine passed away because of a hate crime. Their lives were taken. And I grieved hard, and I was a death doula to my entire community and helped them to grieve. Because I'm a death doula and a medium, my process with grief is different. because I'm literally speaking to them. I'm seeing their spirits. Like it's a pretty instantaneous thing for me. And Brother Death has let me in on that process that ancestors go through. And so my process with grief is a lot different than other people, but it don't mean I don't feel it. I'm in Colorado where we all used to live, and now these are two less people. And so I cry deeply whenever it comes. And I also have moments of extreme joy around both of their lives. Make friends with the grief. All right? It's not your enemy. And place it in the revolving door aspect of things in your life. Okay? All right, Brianna, been a sugar honey dumpling for 20 months. Said learning that my personality is more than a pain. Amen. Amen. The society would love it if you only viewed yourself as a painful thing, because then you can always be used and abused. We are more than our pain. 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 Shout out to the moderators for doing your thing. Itty said, I'm realizing that I am valuable with the local music scene. When I show up, people feel valid. They dance more. Bands want me at their shows because I engage. Yes. Yes, Casey Lita said, grieving is a lot of things right now, including the death of what was once my delight in my marriage. Yes, honey. AVG said, damn, is that me with the internal ableism and my CR flashbacks these 2 weeks? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Denicia B said, whoo, yes, till destinies do us part. Releasing long-term relationships has been tough, but I am thankful. It's some of the worst. It's some of the worst. Yeah, it's some of the worst. Sharp Knives, you are welcome, hon. Thank you for doing all you do. Thank you for doing all you do. Yes. All right, beautiful people, let us continue. Let us continue. Rewanti said, I've been feeling this wall probably because of my medication or maybe even my trauma, but I really need to cry more. I don't see myself being able to release this as well without being able to cry. So one of the things that I had a hard time crying, just because in my world, growing up, you couldn't display weakness around my abusers. So I learned not to really cry around them. And so it was hard for me to cry and to release. And I figured out a hack for myself. And now I don't actually need to do this anymore. But I had several movies. One of my two favorite movies growing up were The Color Purple and Steel Magnolias, the old one with Sally Fields and Julia Roberts. My colors are blush and bashful. Those two movies, even to this day, I will lose it. There are a few parts where my soul rises up. I feel what's going on so deeply that I'm going to boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Like when I watch those movies, I can't really have a lot to do after because I need a nap. I need an apple. I need a hug. I need to not because I'm about to lose it. So when I knew I needed to cry and I could not force myself to do it, and I was just feeling myself like holding it back, I would put those two movies on. And then as I started crying, I just would bring up the things that I needed to cry about. Okay. I am Weezer. Weezer's my favorite. I like to think that I'm like a mix between Weezer and like Dolly Parton's character. a little Sally Field. Weezer was my favorite. So that's my hack I'm giving to you. If it helps, it helps. If it doesn't, fine, what works for you. But I definitely would manipulate myself to get those tears out. And now I'm at a space where I'm very comfortable. Y'all have seen it. I'm going to cry when I'm going to cry because it's a release, okay? I'm going to cry when I'm going to cry because it's a release. Let's do some affirmations. Today I choose me. Well, you just choosing violence out here, Deacon. Today I choose me. Today I choose me. Today I choose me. Today I choose me. Casey, here, hit this. I love the fact that y'all are getting out all of the Steel Magnolia quotes because that literally to this day is one of my all-time favorite movies. Today I choose me. 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 And today the deacon is choosing violence. But when does the deacon never not choose violence? Always, always this one choosing violence. Repeat after me. It's natural for me to feel happy every day. It's natural for me to feel happy every day. It's natural for me to feel happy every day. Oh, Tawanda time. Don't get me started on fried green tomatoes. Because that is definitely another one that makes me boo to the hell who. It also was one of them movies where I was like, am I gay? I was real little looking at that movie like, I think I'm gay, y'all. Because these two white women is making me feel like I can do that. I was real little like, am I gay? It's natural for me to feel happy every day. Now, let's talk about this. This is not about being toxic happiness. And this is not that like you are happy, toxic positivity. This is not that you are happy all day, every day, but this is about choosing happiness. And one of the most revolutionary things in this world that we can do is choose happiness, okay? So this isn't about toxic positivity, but it's about taking a couple of moments during your day and refusing to let the world take your joy, refusing to let the world steal your peace. Like taking 5 minutes, taking 6 minutes, taking an hour, being defiant in choosing happiness, okay? So repeat after me. It is natural for me to feel happy every day. It said all day, every day. I'm omitting the all day. It is natural for me to feel happy every day. It is natural for me to feel happy every day. It is natural for me to feel happy every day. It is natural for me to feel happy every day. Oh, Uncle Shaggy, you are a part of the cult. You are a part of the cult. You are a part of the cult. Uncle Shaggy's a part of the cult. Uncle Shaggy's a part of the cult. Go and be with your sky daddy, honey. Don't do that. Why are you over here? Why are you over here? Repeat after me. Energy spent loving is never a loss. 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 Queenie babies. Yeah. Uncle Shaggy tried to be like, Trump 2024, you better get away. Go participate with your cult. We're not a part of the cult. Go be over there. Energy spent loving is never a loss. 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 Let me tell you something. With the friendships that I'm grieving, what I am not doing is regretting any of the love I gave to them. I'm never going to do that. I love them people well. I love them people deep. And if I wasn't perfect, but I also was always able to be called into the paint. And 9 times out of 10, I called myself out on the behaviors that I knew were wrong because I've been healing the whole time. I don't regret loving any of these people. I don't regret putting out the good love that I gave them. They benefited and so did I. And because I don't regret the love that I gave, my heart is so open to the people that have been consistently loving me in my life. And my heart is open to the new people Creator is bringing into my life. I'm never going to regret loving anybody. Even my dad. I loved my dad when I was younger and he did not love me. I don't regret loving him. I don't regret loving my mother. I don't regret loving all of the adults in my life who did not love me because I am now surrounded. My healing has put me in a place, my love work has put me in a place where I am always getting love. I'm always, and first and foremost, that well of love always comes through me. I can love you from a distance, but I'll love you forever. My love is infinite like that because as it turns out, real love is infinite. Ain't no cap. Ain't no cap. Ain't no cap. So, energy spent loving is never a loss. Energy spent loving is never a loss. Energy spent loving is never a loss. Ooh, Moon Daisy Lavaru said, Uncle Shaggy's energy tasted so good. Drain them. Drain them, my loves. Drain them, my sugar honey dumplings. And I want you to take this lesson into your life, okay? Do not let people who troll you in real life, who hate on you in real life, don't let them drain your energy. Instead, transmute and feast off of them. Drain them. And use it for your own good. They are manure. They are manure. You have a whole garden. Use their manure and their shitty energy to make your flowers bloom. Mm-hmm. 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 Alrighty then, we are up in the African Goddess Rising deck, Mama Jambo. It is your time to shine. How do we start this reading? With the modern Goddess Tarot telling us to pour into ourselves because you are the sun, you are the light. It is time for you to stand up and stand out. It is time for you to stand up and stand out. It is time for you to stand up and stand out. It's time for you to stand up and stand out. It is time for you to be the sun you were always born to be, the S-U-N, the sun. It is time for you. Ma Umi said, shine your light on the world. Shine your light for the world to see. Shine your light for the world to see, honey. The world is on fire. It's time for you to be the water that cools and refreshes. The world is in darkness. It's time for you to shine your light. It is time for you to stand up in your beauty, in your love, and your grace. Look at what the Rage Room did to me. And then I got to be held by that dear friend of mine that I was talking about after that. And I got to play with some kids. I feel so good. And the light is just bright. I'm just shining. I do have a little light, but that's not the light. It's coming from inside of me. Shine your light. The more you pour into yourself, the brighter your light is gonna get, okay? We can't be out here effective activists. We can't be effective caretakers. We can't be effective mamas. We can't be effective and like do what we do because we're not shining our light. And a lot of you are so tired because you're not shining your light. You're wasting energy hiding. And there is no judgment. There is no judgment. There is no judgment. You learn to hide your light because you learned your light was dangerous or it was intimidating to other people and they made you pay for it. You learn to hide your light because you got abused because of your light. You learn to hide your light because other people got jealous of you and intimidated about you, so they traumatized you into hiding. So we don't judge ourselves for hiding. We correct it. We confront it. Shining your light does not mean you're 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The sun sets and does its work in another part of the world, in another hemisphere. And then the moon gives us rests. And even with the moon, there are times in the sky where the moon is completely dark. You ain't got to shine your light 24 hours a day, but you do need to shine when Spirit tells you to shine. It's your time. It's your time to shine. It's your time to stand up front. It's your time to be seen for the magnificent person you are, for the magician, for the practitioner, for whatever you got going on. It's your time to shine and to do so unapologetically and to do so with all of the love and the intelligence that you have. You are powerful. You are amazing. And it's time to stand all the way up in that, okay? Real quick, Cash App, LadySpeech, Venmo, LadySpeech, Sankofa, PayPal, LadySpeech, Sankofa at gmail.com. Always feel free to show your financial appreciation for this spiritual labor, community labor. Next up, still in the African Goddess Rising deck, we have Sitara. Sitira. Satira, thank you for the super chat, Brian O'Malley. This is all about brazen. Audacity, honey, brazen. The incels are really brazen right now. These trolls be walking up into this good space and be brazen as hell. The racists, the womanizers, the woman haters, all of the not great people are really brazen right now. So why are you holding back your light? Not only do you need to shine, you need to be brazen. You need to be brazen. Look at all of these poo-butt people out here being mediocre in their hatefulness, being mediocre in their non-healing, being mediocre in their BS. And here you are. You've been healing. You are a good person. You don't mean no harm. Why are you being so timid? Why are you being so timid? Why are you being so timid? Confront that. Address that. If they can have the audacity to step in spaces and spew their nastiness, why are you sleeping on your light? Yeah, brazen. That's your word for the week. Be brazen with your beauty. Be brazen with your intelligence. Be brazen with your talents. Have the audacity that these folks have being fucking ridiculous. Welcome to the speaking spank. You over here timid as hell. Yeah, just stop. Just stop. Stop hiding yourself. Stop hiding yourself. It's time to be brazen. Why are we letting them win? This is why when the trolls come in here and I happen to, if they catch my eye before one of y'all block them, why I go so hard, why I'm so disrespectful. You brazen in your disrespect. I'm not going to be nice to you. This ain't a safe space for you. This ain't a safe space for you. If you're going to come over here terrorizing us, this is not a safe space for you. I don't have to be nice about it. Yeah, I'm going to talk about your grandma and your grandmother's dog. I don't care. You gave me permission and consent when you came over here trying to disturb my peace. Like, No, be brazen. Be brazen. And for some of you, this means you're going to need to look at your conditioning, look at your trauma that makes you be so timid. And you don't got to do it my way. You ain't got to do it anybody else's way. I've seen quiet brazenness. I've seen loud brazenness. I've seen it all over, okay? This ain't a safe space for folks who gonna be talking about black folks. This ain't a safe space for folks who gonna be talking about trans people. This ain't gonna be a safe space for you. It's not. And I do not have to be nice about it. I don't have to be calm about it. Also, be brazen with your light. Be brazen with your beauty. Be brazen with your healing. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. I swear to God, I have desensitized this hand. I need to work on being ambidextrous because this is not my spanking hand. But now that I've desensitized it, the damage I could do, I'm going to have to work on that. And I'm going to have to start desensitizing this one. We're going to work on some ambidextrous things. Look at that neurospicy brain. Went on a whole tangent that had nothing to do with what I was just saying. Anyway, be brazen. Be brazen. That's all I got to say about that. I just checked into that. I was like, oh, this sucker's desensitized. Like, I could do... I need to work on that because this is my strong hand. This is my dominant hand. But this hand is sensitive. This little baby hand. Oh, and my wrist action. I need to work on that. That's note to self. We're gonna work on your spanking hands. I'm terrorizing a couple of you. I can't wait to open my dungeon. You didn't know I was gonna do that too. Yep, I'm opening a dungeon. But the church is first. The church is first. The church is first. All right, let's do some affirmations. Did we do some affirmations? I don't know. We're gonna do some affirmations though. Because if I can't remember if we did affirmations, we're going to do them. We didn't do the affirmations. That's right. We didn't do the affirmations. We didn't do the affirmations. Okay. Ooh. Dang, Deacon. All right. Welcome to the Speak and Spank. Brace yourselves. I'm not going to make you repeat this. I just want you to take it in and listen. I'm not going to make you repeat this. A friendly reminder that doing your best does not mean working yourself to the point of a mental breakdown. Yeah, just sit and let that wash over you. Okay? Friendly reminder that doing your best does not mean working yourself to a point of a mental breakdown. Yeah, don't even repeat it. Just write it down. You got a notebook? You got a phone? Write it down. Write it down. You don't even have to repeat it. How about just, The deacon came in here. I was spanking you. The deacon came in here with like, that's what the deacon does. Whew, Lord, coming in hot. Friendly reminder that doing your best does not mean working yourself to the point of a mental breakdown. Friendly reminder. I'm going to say this till it's uncomfortable. Friendly reminder that doing your best does not mean working yourself to the point of a mental breakdown. Friendly reminder that doing your best does not mean working yourself to the point of a mental breakdown. I like how Kate put friendly in quotes. Yeah, because it don't seem friendly. Friendly reminder that doing your best does not mean working yourself to the point of a mental breakdown. Friendly reminder that doing your best does not mean working yourself to the point of a mental breakdown. Friendly reminder that doing your best does not mean working yourself to the point of the mental breakdown. Some of you are giving too much to that job. You need to start being a little bit more mediocre so you can have energy for yourself. Some of you are giving too much to these relationships. Pull back. Stop working yourself to death. Stop. 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 Here's the one that I don't think we've ever actually done before. Always concentrate on how far you've come. So this right here is an invitation to focus on our growth. So I'm going to switch this a little bit. I'm going to say it a couple times and we're going to switch it up. Always concentrate on how far you've come. Always concentrate on how far you've come. Always concentrate on how far you've come. Now, repeat after me. I acknowledge and celebrate my growth. 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 Now, about that last affirmation, friendly reminder that you're doing your best does not mean working yourself into a mental breakdown. This is also in regards to your dreams, goals, and desires. Yes, being a business owner, yes, going for your goals and your dreams, it's hard work, but you got to build a system. If you are starting a business, if you have a business, you need to build your pricing. You need to build your work around not working yourself to death, but working yourself to life. Hello. What you love shouldn't kill you. Hello. What you love shouldn't kill you. Hello. All right. Let's get into the last cards of the reading. Again, Cash App, LadySpeech, Venmo, LadySpeech, Sankofa, PayPal, LadySpeech, Sankofa @gmail.com. Always feel free to show your financial appreciation for these lessons. And he said we didn't set a safe word today, did we? I didn't see us set no safe word, so the deacon took that as an invitation. Oh, you can't set the safe word now. Sherry said banana. You can't set it now. The deacon is doing what they're doing. Casey said pineapple. Nope. Nope. The deacon said you didn't do it before. I ain't paying attention to it now. All right. So we are in. Check out the back. These are the She Siren cards. What does that look like to you? Art. Anyway, we have the Ma card. We have the Ma card, okay? Not the deacon go and hold my beer. Lighthouse massage, yeah. We didn't set no type of boundaries with the deacon today, and the deacon was like, oh, I'm about to go off. All right, so this is Ma. It's time to mother yourself. If you had a great mother, and if you have a great mother, it is so beautiful, and you should celebrate that, and you should tell her how great she is. And then you also have to understand that you have to mother yourself. If you did not have a great mother, it is okay to acknowledge that, but it's time for you to mother yourself. It is time for you to find that strong, nurturing aspect of the Mother Earth itself as it is reflected inside of you. Mother Earth energy is about fierce energy. It's about light and dark energy, okay? This is the best mother we've ever known. Mother Earth is the most perfect mother we've ever known. And Mother Earth gives life as well as takes it away. But Mother Earth is so beautiful in the way that she takes it away. She then uses everything about your life to what? Create more life. It is time to nurture yourself. It is time to be there for yourself. It is time to raise certain aspects of you that got stunted in trauma and in lack of growth. It is time to pour into yourself. What was the first card? That Ace of what? Cups. The One of what? Cups. Pouring into ourselves. Well, this is how you're going to do it. If you do not know how to pour into yourself, well, you are mother. As Casey said, I am the mother now. So you need to think about, what does a good mother do? She protects, she provides, offers good advice, always has wisdom. She supplies food and she disciplines. She creates boundaries and she raises. She defends fiercely. She defends fiercely. You have to be your own mother. We all have inner children, and a lot of you are not doing great as adults because your inner children have not been paid attention to since you left childhood. And there are a lot of us who had a lot of trauma happen in childhood. And we need to go back and fetch those aspects of ourselves and integrate and heal into our big selves. And even if you didn't have the trauma that other people had, you had issues, you had things. Be nurturing to you. This is one of the best ways. If you don't know how to pour into yourself, well, then what would mother do? What would healing, healthy mother do? What would healing, healthy mother do? What would healing, healthy mother do? It's time to nurture yourself. We're not going to beat ourselves up into our power. We're not going to beat ourselves up into our greatness. We're going to nurture ourselves into our power. We're going to nurture ourselves into our greatness. We're going to nurture ourselves into our power. We're going to nurture ourselves into our greatness. We're going to develop. What does a mother do? A mother develops. It develops life. It develops life. You must be mother to yourself. Exactly. Omukoya said, I hope I said that correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, said, mother would tell me to embrace my power and love, not to hide it. Amen. Amen. And I don't care what gender you are. You need to be mother. You need to be mother. And mother in the way of Mother Earth. Mother in the way of Mother Earth. Okay, I'm glad I said, always correct me if I say your name's wrong. Mother yourself. Mother. Okay? Find it in you. What would healthy, healing mother do? What would healthy, healing mother do? All right. AVG said, wow, it just hit me. I didn't nurture myself because I was neglected as a child. I have no idea what nurturing actually looks like or feels like. Boom, there we go. So I want you to go on a mission and a quest. Ask yourself, what would that feel like? And just trust your own inner answers when it comes to healthy, healing, nurturing. And then I want you to look at Mother Earth. Go look at some of your favorite animals that are good mothers, because not every animal is a good mama. Bears are pretty good mothers. Be the bear. Some of you will know that reference to a couple videos I've done. But look at Mother Earth. Then go and read stories of healthy mothers. Then talk to friends if you have them, community members who have had healthy mothers. And then from all of those things, you will begin to develop, and talk to Creator and ancestors. Then from that, you can begin to develop spaces and ways to mother yourself. Yes. It's time to develop the inner mother. Yes. Omokoya said, yes. Last card of the reading, the all-seeing, beyond illusion, honey. People are going to be revealing themselves to you, okay? Trust that. Listen, When my former friends showed me that I meant nothing to them, when my former friends showed me that they weren't on board with me, when my former friends showed me that we had outgrown each other, I had no choice but to believe them. But on the flip side, when the new people came along, and not even new people, the people that I'm talking about had been in my world for a while, but I just wasn't able to see them because of the walls that I had up in my world because of how I was being treated and I was allowing myself to be treated. These new people, these people who have revealed themselves to me as sisters, brothers, lovers, good people in my life, I also trust that too. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. And we oftentimes just think about this in terms of negativity, but it also goes the other way. When someone shows you that they're beautiful and genuine, that they actually care, that they love you, believe that too. And that nurturing piece, loving on yourself, is going to be a big part of letting that happen. Okay? But the all-seeing, clarity, look at that third eye just blazing open. You're going to see some things about yourself. Clarity is going to come to you about who you are and what you have to offer and what you're here to give to the world. Clarity about certain situations that you're in. Clarity about people that you're dealing with. The good, the bad, and the ugly, and in between. Some of you are going to get a mix of that. Some of you are going to see the bad of people and things. Some of you are going to see the good of people. It is all about opening up your space, your mind, so that you can receive that and so that you can hear that, so that you can fully entrench yourself in that. All seeing. All seeing. Let yourself open. And for some of you on a spiritual level, your spidey senses, your intuition, your psychic things have been tingling and you need to pay attention to it more. All right? Your spirit sees more than what you think. You need to trust it and believe it. See it, trust it, and believe it. See it, trust it, and believe it. Let that third eye open, baby. Let that third eye open. Let them instincts and intuition show you the way. All right? Let them. All right, let's do some affirmations. Do some affirmations. Do some affirmations. Do some affirmation. Do some affirmations. Do some affirmation. Do some affirmations. Do some affirmations. Repeat after me. I am attractive as I am. 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 I love it. Breon said, I'm fine as fuck. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I am attractive as I am. 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 I love it. Sharp Knife Saves Lives says, I am worthy now. Amen. I am attractive as I am. I am attractive as I am. Gabrielle said, thank you, Deacon. May I have another? Yes, you may. What are the Deacon's pronouns? Fuck around and find out. And it's okay to cry. Ha! You know what's coming. The Deacon said, let me end y'all on a good note. Let me end y'all on a good note. Let me end y'all on a good note. Yes, y'all out here saying, I am hot as fuck. Damn, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Repeat after me. It's okay to cry. The Deacon's out of pocket. This is why... This is a sentient being. I didn't have a physical child, so the things that I give birth to take on the lives of what my actual kids would have done and looked like. Out of pocket and out of hand. Y'all wouldn't have even been ready. It's okay to cry. 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 I love you. Omi Koyo said, it's okay to cry about how attractive and sexy I am. Y'all are the greatest. Y'all are literally the greatest. Y'all are literally the greatest. This shit is so funny. I love us all. The Deacon's out of pocket. It's okay to cry. All right, beautiful people. Well, that is your reading for this day, this Sunday, this week. I hope you get a lot of strength and beauty from this. I hope this was able to help in some way. I hope those of you who came into the building feeling some type of way, you feel good now. And this was some good medicine for you. Again, ladyspeech.com is the place I be. The newsletter is not out yet because I just been struggling. We gonna get it out. I love you all so much. Thank you for your participation. Thank you for being with us today. Yeah, the deacon did whoop some ass today, Casey. Please, please, please take care of yourself. Please, 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 please. Yes, the newsletter is going to come out in the next 24 hours. I got you, baby. I gotcha. I love you all so deeply, and I love you all so much. Thank you for your super chat, Tia Sweet. I love y'all dearly. For my Colorado people, I am going to resurrect my old, y'all remember when I ran a venue for 5 years called Freedom of Speech? Well, I'm bringing it back as a fundraiser for my cousin. Also, I've decided I was going to leave at the beginning of September, at the end of September, but I don't really want to be traveling on my birthday, so I'm going to stay until the beginning of October, celebrate my birthday here. So there's going to be some opportunity for some Colorado peeps to come and see me in person. And then where I'm going next, there's a few of you there too. There's a good amount of you there too. I'm not even telling you until I get there. But where I'm going next, there's a good amount of you too. And please know I'm always going to be back and forth to Colorado. Anyway, Cash App LadySpeech, Venmo LadySpeech, Sankofa, PayPal LadySpeech, Sankofa@gmail.com. Will there be any classes this month, LadySpeech? Yes, towards the end of the month there will be. So that's going to come out. The newsletter's coming out tomorrow. It's coming out tomorrow. So I love you all. Come to Appalachia. Actually, I do have a couple connections, and I am going to be there at some point soon. Probably next year. I don't know where in there that I'm going to end up, but I'm going to come next year. Okay. So love yourself, you guys. Please pour into yourself. Joe Mack, thank you for your super chat. I will be in Ohio for a quick second because my things are still in Ohio. So I'm thinking about maybe doing a little mini meetup in Ohio because I never really got to meet a lot of you. Some of you did come into the old store that I used to work at, but I'm also thinking about that, like just doing a mini meetup and be like, hey, before I officially leave, when I go get my stuff, I'll be there for about a week and a half, maybe even 2 weeks. I've met some really beautiful people out there, so I want to make sure when I go back to Ohio to get my things, that I spend some quality time with people. So I'm down to do that as well, okay? So yes, I love you all. You guys are so beautiful. Please don't take care of yourself. Thank you for your support. Again, if you want a reading from me, ladyspeech.com is a place to be. And with that being said, I love you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for loving on each other so well. Thank you for loving on me so well. Consensual hugs to all of you. And we're going to pick up where we left off next Sunday. And I love you. And I love doing what I'm doing for you and with you guys. We have built something wonderful, and I cannot wait to keep going. Okay? I love you. Also, I threatened it last month. I didn't get myself together enough. But story time with LadySpeech. Adult story time theater with LadySpeech. This is not for your children. That's all I'm going to say. NSFW. That's all I'm going to say. Sensual, nasty things. Literary smut. You get what I'm putting down? You get what I'm putting down? Adult things. Spicy content. Yeah, adult story time is late with LadySpeech. What I have to figure out is the setup and what I'm doing and the aesthetic so that I can do that on the road. Because I plan on, even though when I move and get settled, I plan on doing a good amount of traveling. So I need to set this up in a way where I can continuously make the content happen. I have all the content that I need because I've been collecting adult stories for a while. So that's gonna be, we're gonna get that figured out. Yes, Discord. Thank you. My God, I have so much. That literally was on my list to do this week. Thank you for reminding me. I didn't get to that. We're getting to it this week. Okay, I love you. I love every single one of you. We'll see you next week. Mwah, mwah, mwah. My sugar honey dumplings, you are the best. I love you so deeply. I'll see you all soon.